I was not expecting an Erika Kirk skit coming from Druski.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we...
He's literally looking at him like, what about me?
Yes. Because they are the ones who mattered most.
I'm not gonna lie, this has to be one of the most accurate skits that Druski has done. The stylist did an amazing job nailing everything down. We got the green contacts, a blonde wig, and him being all white. Druski must have some really good lawyers because she is most likely going to be suing for defamation. Oh my goodness. Props to Druski for making this skit because definitely did a crazy job at replicating Erika Kirk.
Druski just released a skit shitting on Erika Kirk. You guys, that's why he's the motherfucking GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT! But also, all the conservatives are absolutely losing their shit over it. They're so triggered on Twitter.
How do you feel about the recent Druski viral skit?
Genius. I love when he does those skits.
Okay, and who do you think inspired that skit?
Well, I seen it was by Erika. What's her name? Erika Kirk? I don't know if like well, obviously he's making fun of, you know, Caucasian women, but they seem so lit. They seem so lit. That's if that's their lifestyle, they seem pretty lit. That's what I took from it.
Y'all heard it here. Druski was only just trying to show how lit conservative women can be.
Oh, it's conservative women?
Erika Kirk, yeah.
Doesn't seem too conservative. And I know to go to Starbucks and get, baby, matcha. Am I saying it right? Matcha, matcha.
Desbodes, this black guy who painted his face white. Oh my goodness. You're a black man and you're painting your face white and then you put on this blonde stuff, and then you wear white. As if you're not black enough to wear. Anyway, whatever the case is, Druski has become an internet sensation. Guess what? Because he was trying to imitate somebody whom people online claim that it could be Erika.
The reason folks mad at Druski is because the shoe fit a little too well. Druski didn't do a skit. He actually did a documentary. Because whoever did his fake makeup didn't just beat his face. They like built a whole character like IKEA furniture. Every piece lined up. Every like angle correct. The face, nailed it. The body, nailed it. It's like this upside down triangle thing, but he nailed it. I was sitting there watching like, I have seen this before. Matter of fact, I done seen this at Walmart, Target, all these places. But what makes it even more funny, right, is watching conservatives be outraged by this. Because y'all been dragging Erika Kirk for months. Dragging her like a carry-on suitcase through the airport. But now suddenly jokes hurt? Oh, so it was funny when y'all was doing it. But now it's not funny no more now that he shined a light on it. And whoever is doing Druski's makeup and all those other things, bravo, bravo. Because that wasn't a skit. That was accuracy with a wig on.
Man, you know what? I saw this guy and I thought maybe he's a wrestler. And he was just about to go for the WWE. So the popping had just come up and I'm like, gosh. So he was like, we are thanking the white man for ABCD in the US. And then they were zooming into this black guy who was standing beside him. I mean, this is so hilarious. And guess what? Condoleezza Owens must have basically even bankrolled that guy. She might have not slept the whole night and must have looked for this guy, taking him out for dinner. 5-star.
Get on your feet!
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible. We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America.
So good.
Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who matter most.
Okay, that black guy like didn't say a single word, and so just takes away the entire scene. Just perfect faces that he's making behind him. This is how everybody's feeling. Everybody, for the first time, it's not left or right. It's like everyone's united in feeling this. It feels fake. It feels wrong. They are trying to use this idea of Christianity as a shield, and I was hinting on that again. Removing Erika Kirk from the scenario, I was noticing all of these women that make videos. They're just catty. They're just influencers, but they try to find a Bible verse. It's like, I'm not actually catty. This is the Bible verse. Stop doing that. Just stop doing that. Now do conservative black women, guys. I think he's referring to me. I don't know. Druski, you have my permission. If you want to do a skit about me, that works. Andrew, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? Now do conservative black women. What are you talking about? I've been made fun of by the left since I started my career. Like, I've been on Saturday Night Live. They made fun of me. Dave Chappelle did a skit about me. My response was, this is funny. It's cool. It's legendary that Dave Chappelle knows my name. You want to know why you're mad? Because you're guilty. Your conscience is bothering you. You're angry that you have so much money. Power to the White House. You can get Scott Besson to issue a letter and say Turning Point is in great financial standing. Imagine having that much power, but actually no influence.
Because basically the guy represented our views. You know, she has always been attacking, Erika Kirk. So this guy, Druski, he basically drilled the thing home. And, all these things that happened during the memorial of Kirk. You know who Kirk was? Kirk was a high-profile American man who was assassinated at Utah Valley University or campus while he was basically talking to the people and winning them over and explaining so many things. May his soul rest in peace.
Do you know what offends me about Druski's white face? Do you know what offends me when he goes out there as a black man in whiteface and makes fun of Erika Kirk? Do you know how that affects me and how that offends me? Not at all. It doesn't affect me at all because it's not a thing. A black man wearing white makeup, going out in whiteface, which isn't even a fucking term, has no impact on me and no effect. And anybody who wants to claim it is just another Trumper snowflake. Because these are the weakest human beings, especially the weakest men ever to exist in this world. They have nothing to complain about except the fact that a black man is wearing white makeup and making fun of a woman. They want to say, oh, her husband was just killed a few months ago. He's not talking about that. He's talking about how she acted, how she responded. Whiteface doesn't offend you because it's not a thing. There's no historical context. There's nothing about it. You're making up lines that don't even exist to try to get all high and mighty and act like you're affected by it. It doesn't mean anything. Druski's skit was funny. He's going to keep doing it, and I hope he does, and I hope you MAGA turds cry about it.
Druski just pissed off all of MAGA by doing the exact same thing that Erika Kirk has been doing for the past 6 months, showing that they never really cared about what Erika was saying or doing, only that a white woman was crying and using that crying to make herself a bag. Because nobody goes on a grieving tour after their dearly beloved husband dies in such horrific fashion. They usually need time to process what just happened and maybe, actually grieve over their death of their dearly beloved. The real reason that MAGA is upset about this Druski skit is because a black man is using his massive platform to point out the hypocrisy of white America, and more specifically, white nationalist America.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America.
Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man, especially a young white male man.
And the fact that Druski is cross-dressing on top of all of this shows that MAGA never really cared about what somebody was saying, only who was saying it and what they looked like, which is the America that we were supposedly leaving in the past.
Oh, I am willing to bet that Erika Kirk is pissed about the new skit that Druski just released. Can't nobody say that this man is not funny. And I fear Druski ate. The first part of this skit, he shows up with the sparklers in that all-white outfit. Let me tell you, he got the look right all the way from the hair on her head to the shoes on her feet. Stop. Then the devil stare that nobody can forget. And once again, I fear Druski ate. Then he goes into the weird, awkward scenes where it always feels like she's making herself look like she's crying. And no, he couldn't forget the hand gesture, because she never fails to do this after she gets done looking like she's about to cry. And then throwing his twist on Erika Kirk's weird speeches that just never land right. I just know Erika Kirk right now is sitting back looking at this skit with those devilish eyes. She is so mad about this. Because I'm afraid that Druski didn't miss one time with his representations of Erika Kirk. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
So bad. And then he comes on with his lights popping up, and you see, just watch how his lights pop up, and then all this kind of stuff, and then he's getting the Bible. He shouldn't have done that, at least not for the Bible, but it may be every other thing. You know, sometimes you can take your stuff too far. I'm telling you, it's not that simple. However, for Erika Kirk, this was just like a hot target, because it really hit her, because she even said and issued an order of cease and desist. And I guess what? You know, Erika Kirk is not somebody so simple. She has her connections. She's basically linked up, as in like, she has a network. Just don't play around with her. To get up the corporate ladder, she really worked through the organizations here. You know? And this guy was trying to imitate Erika Kirk, and also wore blue lenses, and then the blonde hair, and then the white whatever, and then the shoe kind of fit him perfect. I'm wondering, where did this guy go and get this shoe from? I mean, did he go online and then basically even the cloth of Erika Kirk? I mean, this guy thought, I'm all about those fire popping up like the WWE.
Erika Kirk just got destroyed in a recent skit that Druski just made. I mean, this man looked exactly like a white woman. When I first watched it, I was like, God damn, is that an actual white woman he hired? And I think the funniest part about the skit, it's not her walking out to fireworks, which he actively represented. It's not her on a podcast doing her crocodile tears thing. It's actually the sentiment and the reaction that's going to occur as a result of the skits. Druski, when he first dawned on whiteface, got a lot of criticism. People saying that it wasn't right. This is not him just attacking white people, by the way. He made a whole entire skit criticizing mega churches and how they are using people for money. And also, this is the same crowd that mocked the murder of George Floyd and also the attack on Paul Pelosi. Big fan of Druski. In my opinion, this is his magnum opus. This is his hit 'em up. This is his ether. This is his not like us moment. This right here is another piece of fucking work.
Did you guys see the new skit Druski came out with, literally mocking Erika Kirk? And for those who don't know who she is, you must be living under a rock. Erika Kirk is the widow of Charlie Kirk, who was fatally shot during a speaking event at Utah Valley University. And ever since he passed away, a lot of people have been giving her the side eye because she hasn't been grieving in a way people would expect her to. From the bizarre memorial service that literally looked like WrestleMania with all the pyrotechnics, to continuing on with life, attending public events, promoting her platform, and even selling merch. And Druski took it upon himself to turn everything that we've been seeing into the funniest skit. He starts his video dressed exactly like her. Blonde wig, blue contacts, and the all-white outfit that she wore at Charlie's memorial. Look at her dancing behind the fireworks, like if Charlie's passing was the best thing that could have happened. Then it cuts to the press conference where she's saying things that don't even make sense, and she's avoiding questions altogether. Then you see her forcing herself to cry, like she loves to do. And let's not forget the devil sign hand gestures, and those piercing devil eyes. Erika is infamous for doing that weird-ass intense stare into the camera. And before you guys say anything, I am no one to judge on how someone grieves, but we could all admit that she's been acting a little strange since Charlie's passing. And I just know that this skit made Candace Owens' day a little bit better and a little bit brighter, because if you've been keeping up with what she's been posting, or exposing I should say, You know she can't stand Erika. What did you guys think about the skit? Let me know in the comments.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
The skit that Druski just did was unacceptable to Turning Point USA. To everybody else, that shit was hilarious. And if y'all don't know who Druski is playing in this skit, I think you need to take a closer look. Turning Point USA is about to be pissed off. I'm guessing y'all still don't know, right? Look at this shit. If y'all can't tell this is Erika Kirk, I don't know what's wrong with you. That's Erika Kirk right there. That's crazy. And I'm guessing y'all acting like y'all don't remember when this happened. This is where Druski took that from. That ain't nobody else. He playing Erika Kirk. They ain't gonna like this one.
I serve a righteous God.
They gonna say he playing with God. Look at the face.
That's why we say our prayers. We are all his children.
Oh, nah. Spot on. Look at this right here. You can't be mad at Druski.
And we ask the Lord to protect us. Of course.
Look.
But we serve a just God.
Look.
And I rest easy in knowing that.
Wow.
He's sovereign, but he's
Look
just.
at the face. But when they notice this part right here, this shit right here got a lot of people mad.
We have to protect all men in America.
He did it this time.
Especially all white men.
You heard him.
America. Those are the boys that we care
You heard this?
in this country.
Who is he playing?
America is built on their backs.
Kirk.
Don't let
Spot
anyone
on.
disenfranchise you because
Spot
you're
on.
a young man. Especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you. We need.
Damn. Y'all gotta remember, Druski is just a comedian. And this is what comedians do. I'm gonna let the rest of the skit take you out. Druski might be the funniest person in the world, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Damn. Yeah, he did it this time.
Thought what she was doing, but to some people it looked like she was just showing off. WWE kind of, and then the way she did that stuff. Then Druski guy begins to dance. I mean, he begins to jump. I mean, basically, did he take? Yeah, yeah. He was mocking this lady, dancing like that, and and exaggerating things. I'm just suspecting the devil, in Druski is better than the angel you don't know. However, maybe for entertainment purposes only. I think it's time. However, this thing really went bad. So even MAGA supporters were like, you know what? Please go after this guy. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have said this. And while the others are like, no, it is okay. The guy hit it home. I mean, fame can really cause you hatred. But okay. I don't want to take sides right now. Just watch this.
Can y'all take a damn joke? I mean, genuinely. The fact that people are more upset with Druski making a skit as a comedian because that's what comedians do, it's so hilarious to me. The same people who cried about cancel culture are now saying, I hope Erika sues Druski, saying that it's so disgusting. First of all, y'all have more anger for a comedian making fun of somebody than literally anything else. And before anyone says, oh, you can't make fun of someone's looks, that's literally the point of comedy. No one gets singled out. Y'all are more worried about Druski than Erika is about her own husband. That is why this video went viral. People relate to it. Erika's demeanor when her husband was gone does not line up with grief. And yes, I know someone's gonna say, well, everyone grieves differently. Yes, but not with fireworks and pyrotechnics. I don't even know what the difference is here. The ones calling everyone snowflakes are now acting like snowflakes in this moment. Lastly, to anyone saying this is racist or whatever, this is why comedy is so bland now. This is why everything is so humorless. 5 years ago, everyone would have been laughing about it. And before anyone says it's It's not funny, you're right. It's hilarious.
So you know the funny thing about that Druski skit is that if Erika Kirk and Team TPUSA had just kind of shown a little cheeky humor about it, like if Erika Kirk had tweeted or posted from her ex account, had literally quote tweeted the video and then said something like, oh, you know how I love my sparklers, ha ha ha, laugh, 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 it would have deflated the entire situation with humor. And then everybody kind of would have just laughed and moved on. But since that didn't happen, now you've got this is disgusting. It's disgusting. You've got Ted Cruz talking about, well, this is just abominable. And everybody just looks so completely absurd and ridiculous and so joyless and so humorless. And so the problem with the space right now, and the reason why none of this is cool anymore is because it went from a countercultural thing that was cool and was interesting to something that is just humorless and joyless. And now Ted Cruz has to stand in line, and now everybody has to say that this is racist. When like 5 years ago, everybody would have just laughed because it's a legitimately funny skit. So I don't know, like, where's the humor anymore?
Erika Kirk is pursuing legal action against Druski for his skit. If you haven't seen, Druski recently made a skit impersonating Erika Kirk. It was pretty spot on. And while Erika Kirk is upset, I've heard that parody comedy type skits are protected under the law, and she actually can't sue him at all.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
I just know when Candace Owens saw this, she was dying. And also, I like what Druski's been doing lately. He's been pushing the envelope and not being afraid to get canceled and trying to be a comedian and make things funny. Because as we all know, so many people are just so sensitive with every little thing that comedians do these days that most comedians are afraid to do what they do. By Druski being the one to take that step, I think it's kind of given more comedian confidence to come out and go back to making things funny and not care about people being so overly emotional about everything that is meant to be a joke. The last 4 or 5 skit Druski put out, he did not miss.
The thing that I think people don't get about some of Druski's skits is that a measurement of success is that it pissed a certain group of people off, especially the group of people who the social commentary is directed at, i.e. Erika Kirk. And what makes it even funnier is how close and accurate to reality the skit actually is. Erika Kirk literally made her grand entrance at her late husband Charlie Kirk's memorial with fireworks coming out of the stage, like she was on the set of a WWE wrestling match. You can't make this up. Look. Now, of course, this pissed a certain group of people off, including Erika Kirk, who has since come out and said, but if she did blackface, she would be called racist. Now, just so we're all clear, the Druski skit does not hold the same weight as blackface and what blackface has historically meant and the ways that it's been used in this country. And we know that, and I hope that she would be smart enough to know that as well. But the megachurch pastors had similar sentiments when Druski did the megachurch skit. And that's because there was so much accuracy in everything that he was saying. And that's the way social commentary actually works.
Erika Kirk has no sense of humor. Did she not see white chicks? And by the way, if you have pupils this small like that, I'm gonna think that you hate me or that you are just generally full of hatred. Just saying. So this is Druski as Erika Kirk, and I don't know what the right is crying about because He did a really good job. He wasn't acting ignorant as they do when a person puts on blackface. He was just being Erika Kirk. And this makeup is fire. I don't care. So Erika Kirk is reportedly upset about this skit. She's mailed a cease and desist. So who's the real snowflake here? Black folk, we'll have you punch in the air. So one person wrote, I don't have X because, yeah. Anyways, this opens blackface for everyone, by the way. When did y'all stop doing blackface? Let me know down in the comments. Don't we get a blackface skit like pretty much once or twice a week on this app? And TikTok does nothing about it? So, yeah. Candace Owens is so wrong. Not the bowl cut. I'm sorry, I had to tune in to Candace Owens for Erika's getting roasted from every direction. I'm watching it. Bride of Charlie. I'm watching it. Are you gonna watch Bride of Charlie? Let me know what you think down in the comments, and please like and share.
People are very upset at Druski's new video after they said that he was trying to look like Erika Kirk. So Druski just dropped a new video today where he said that he was trying to imitate conservative women here in America, and this is what he dressed up as. And he did a whole 3-minute skit going through a bunch of different scenarios trying to be a conservative woman in America, and as you can see right here, an entire new face, a new wig, and people say that he was looking just like Erika Kirk. Specifically in the opening scene when he walks out and you see all the sparklers going on, that's the same scene from when Erika Kirk came out at Charlie Kirk's memorial. Right here in the same clothes with the same background and the same explosions happening. Not to mention a lot of people are saying that he matched her hair and her makeup the same as they look right here. And if you don't know who Druski is, this is what Druski normally looks like. So as you can tell, a huge change for this video. And now a lot of people are upset saying that Druski took this one too far, but let me know in the comments what you think about it.
Man, prayers for Druski's safety after that skit. Cause let me tell you, for a good 5 seconds, I thought Druski went and, paid a random white, woman to be a part of the skit. And then I realized it was him. I was like, oh my God, bro really went there. He really went there. Anyone like myself who's a big Druski supporter, we got to make sure that he is covered, because those whites are going to come for him. Those conservative Republican whites are going to come for him. We got to protect this man. And more importantly, well, also equally importantly, we got to protect free speech, because trust me, I already know what's going to happen. These whites are going to be like, oh, so they can do whiteface? We can do blackface now. This is going to open a whole can of worms, but Druski, amazing skit. We love you. We got you.
Erika Kirk is pursuing legal action against Druski for his skit. If you haven't seen, Druski recently made a skit impersonating Erika Kirk. It was pretty spot on. And while Erika Kirk is upset, I've heard that parody comedy type skits are protected under the law and she actually can't sue him at all.
Thank you for watching Great Minds Blacks.